Started this off by cutting out the front and the back, marking up for the little hole in the front, the beard hole if you like, and then cut it out on my bandsaw with cutting both pieces out at the same time, so basically exactly the same shape. I'll be honest with you, I hadn't got anything particularly in mind. I'm kind of making it up as I went along, and especially when it comes to doing the base, because while I'm making it, I'm thinking to myself, if I want to get inside it, how am I going to get in? So I ended up making, in effect, a double base, one with an hole in. I was thinking of putting the base on hinges or something like that, but then I decided to do it this way, which I'm marking out for magnets here, them little earth magnets, which are quite strong. At first I was just going to put 2 in, and I thought I'd better put 4 in. Like I say, I was making it up as I went along. I hadn't got no particular plans in mind. You got a basic shape in your head and that's about it, but I was making it up as I went along and seeing what worked and what didn't work. Gluing the magnets in now. I did alter this base slightly. I put a middle piece in. I realised there was like a recess in there, and I made that up. I put, as you see a bit later on, I do put a middle piece in. I'm just putting a bit of glue on it, a bit of tape on it, just so we're going to stick the base itself to the sides. Just sticking the supports in now for glue the other side too. I did put 3 in at first, but then after I decided to put an extra couple in. I didn't think 3 would be enough. I nearly glued the side on the wrong place then. I did fire a couple of these pins in the wrong places, ended up having taken back out again. I didn't realise till after. Now time to put a bit of filler on those pinholes. Got a bit of a gouge in the back piece of wood as well. Got all my filler over the back of the birdhouse then. That wiped all off. And put a bit of the paint on. Cupinol Willow. Ended up giving it a couple of coats of this. This is that base where I ended up sticking another piece. You'll see me. I've put another piece on in a bit when I realised it needed that, like the floor lifting slightly. This is that piece now that I'm fitting to go in the floor, just to level it all up inside there. Now's the tedious job of cutting all the roof slats. I think I cut about, I don't know, 35, 40 of these. I think it's more than 40 actually. But they're all about between 1.5, 2 mil in thickness, just nudging the bandsaw up as I go along. I'm not measuring nothing, it's just all done by eye. Right, it's time to start gluing them all on with, I use a mixture super glue and wood glue. Using the super glue with an activator to get the first ones on, to make sure you get them in position, so they're stuck in position so they're not falling off as I go along. I use this activator stuff quite a lot. It's pretty good, to be fair, although it's shot up in price. I get mine from Screwfix. I think it's about 10 quid now, something like that. I think when I bought my last one it was about 7 quid. I don't think it was anywhere near 10 quid anyway. This is basically being made more as an ornament, to be honest with you, more of a garden ornament. I've made 1 or 2 other little bird houses, and the wife sits them on the shelf, and this is to go with them. They're not really designed for birds to go in. If they do, they do, but you know, I don't think as they will because of where they are. So I don't anticipate any birds going in them. Good thing about doing little jobs like these is you're using little bits of scrap that are knocking around your shed or your workshop. Doesn't really cost you anything to build, and it gets rid of all them little bits. Bit of decoration for the front now, just putting a door on it and a circle round the bird hole basically. These were just made out of those roof slats as I cut, glued together. The hole in the middle of that bird hole was cut out with a little hole saw first. Really, I could have done with a narrower blade for cutting these out, struggling a little bit. It's a bit too wide really, but I think it did the job. Drilling holes in the base now so I can fit these little nylon glides on. They're nailing glides, but I'm having cut them down. I'll cut them down and then glue them in with just some of the nails sticking in there. If I'd have nailed them in, they'd have just gone straight through because they were too long. They're just little glides that go on bottom of furniture legs. I use them quite a lot, to be honest with you, but they're ideal for this sort of thing. Some Danish oil on the door and the roof, etc. I gave it a couple of coats of this over a period. It helps, gives it a good protection. You put it on, it just seems to soak right into these strips. It gives it a nice colour as well. That's basically it. When it dries off, it'll sit outside with the white others, little birdhouses. Anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching. If you could like and subscribe, that'd be great. It'd help grow the channel a little bit and make it all worthwhile. Thanks for watching.